Number 9, our job as Bears fans is to dislike Aaron Rodgers, but we can also admit that he's a pretty good quarterback, and he was especially good in 2014. And that season, he was the MVP, and he only threw 5 interceptions. Here's a look at them, and you'll notice they all have something in common.
14-yard line, Rodgers in the pocket, off the fingertips of Nelson.
Here's one. Here's another.
And on a
No, they're all tipped.
it's going to be intercepted.
With an interceptions.
Here's another one.
Wow.
Yeah, so
His first 100 starts.
Interesting.
in other words, you might argue he could have had 0 interceptions.
Yeah.
Cobb again, splits out.
Oh, there
Listen,
we go.
I mean, we're never going to argue that he wasn't a great quarterback, obviously, except in the playoffs.
Yeah.
We wouldn't argue that, but, number 8, here's something you definitely need, a fancy barrel to take an ice bath in. By now, we've all heard about the health benefits of cold plunging. The Ice Barrel 500 holds 94 gallons of water and can even fit someone who's 7 feet tall. But what makes this really special is it's insulated to keep the water colder for longer. That means you're basically submerging yourself inside a huge cooler. And it comes with a lid, so it really could double as a cooler during your summer cookouts.
Oh,
You ever been in one of those ice baths?
no,
I
thank
did
you.
one, yeah.
You like it?
No, I hated it.
It's awful.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I
You
don't
been in one?
I did
No,
it
you.
once.
You said
no.
it's awful.
Are you
Oh.
kidding?
Yeah.
I said it looks awful. I don't know why you'd want to try it.
I don't think you need to worry about your muscles becoming inflamed.
Very true. All right, number 7, the Stanley Cup craze is being taken to another ridiculous level. Not everyone is willing to pay, $300 for a limited edition cup. So now people are just buying pictures of them online. Some of these prints are selling for $150. Other people are paying $20 to take a selfie with someone else's limited edition cup. We only found a few cases of this, so it's not like a thing, but it's all supposed to keep people from feeling left out of the trend.
Oh, yes, that's so kind
my
of those
gosh.
owners of the Stanleys.
Yeah, right.
All right, number 6, Poland has officially created the world's first flying coin, and it's shaped like a UFO. It has a motor inside which allows it to spin, while the base has a magnet that makes it float. The best part about this coin is that it glows in the dark. Don't get too excited, it's not real Polish currency, and it won't go into circulation. Yeah, it's just limited edition. It's expected to be worth a lot someday, though.
Oh. Huh.
Fun. Yeah.
All right, number 5. So many people are watching One Day on Netflix right now.
Which one's this?
It's this, it was based on a book. It was a movie before with was it with Anne Hathaway?
This was a movie?
It was, and now it's like a mini series, I think, and a lot of people are watching it, I guess. And friends, wait, can you scroll back because I was talking too much? It follows 2 friends and their flirtatious friendship over the years. We won't discuss the end. It's no surprise that people all over social media are sharing their right person, wrong time stories. So it's like you keep that's the idea. You keep crossing paths. They're telling all sorts of tales involving their own unfinished love stories. The connection was there, but due to circumstances out of their control, it never worked out. But therapists warn romanticizing a past relationship can keep you from moving forward in your current life.
Yeah.
They're calling it the one-day effect. People are just saying,
that
we'll
what they're
cross
calling it?
paths again.
Oh, one day,
when it's meant to happen.
Yeah. A lot of reputable psychologists weighing in on this one.
I don't know.
Is that what I'm to
I don't
believe?
know the history of who they consulted there.
Number 4, in the 50s, scientists were trying to make all kinds of crazy flying contraptions. One of the most ambitious ones was called the HZ-1 Aerocycle. Here's an old news clip about it.
It's a plane, it's a cycle, it's super amphibious. Actually, it's in the helicopter family. A single-place job with typical motorcycle handlebar steering and standard outboard racing model engine. At the controls of the craft they're calling the Helivector is the man who developed it, Louis C. McCarty.
Oh, what could
Roll
go
and
wrong?
pitch are accomplished merely by
They wanna
shifting the
back up,
pilot's
boys.
weight. Test flight is in suburban New York.
Suburban New York, see? Don't lose your balance on that one.
Not too much height today, but for an extra eyeful, no hands.
Whoa!
Coast commuters, this could be your 5:15 of tomorrow.
Yeah.
Down to a pontoon landing in the water.
How about that?
And
Barely
as the
hear
motor
it coming,
purrs
too.
to a halt, we say farewell for now to a unique flying machine.
Well, so where are those things today?
The one-man amphibious copter, Larry, the newest in the news. This just in. Man sliced to bits by amphibious copter after he lost his balance.
A single place job with typical
Yeah.
motorcycle
Here you go. There's more here.
Yeah,
Script.
I think they're
Oh,
saying
okay.
that, the idea was for infantrymen, but training ended up being too difficult. And there was a series of crashes that caused
Yeah.
concerns over instability
the pilot's weight.
and safety. The project was abandoned.
Hard to sneak up on your enemy in that one, too.
Sure is.
Sir, I'm a sniper. Get on there, Johnson.
Number 3, we're playing a game called What Is This Thing?
Corn.
Well, we already know. It's the Remedy roller.
Yeah.
What's that?
It is a deep tissue massager. It's called the Remedy Roller from Remedy Place in Los Angeles. It's a high-end wellness center. The massager has motorized discs in the middle, and you can program them to meet any intensity level. All you do is align your body against the support rests, and the machine does the rest. The key to the focus is on the fascia, because we all have problems with that. That's the connective tissue that wraps around and supports your muscles. Experts say that the key to alleviating muscle pain. So it seems like easier than those foam rollers that some people
Wait,
use. It's
so you just
15
sit on it
grand.
while it's rolling?
Yeah,
How do
15
you-
grand.
How do you sit on it if it's rolling? I mean,
You got to have one heavy ass. That's what
What? What's
it's science. I mean, I don't understand the physics of it, but if you're sitting on it,
but
it's
how
not
do
going
you
to
stay
whisk
put?
you
How do you
away.
stay put? What's the point? I mean, if it just keeps rolling and you keep rolling off of it, I
Well,
don't
there's
get
the
it.
two things on the side to
Well,
hold
it's
on
just,
to.
yeah, but well, it looks very dark and shadowy too. Notice you're not showing a
yeah.
lot of it. Everything in the whole, it's just.
Well, there's a little bit of danger they're hinting there, which makes it fun.
God, I just love hearing us work things out
Yeah.
on live
I know.
TV.
Well, the producer knows exactly what it meant. They're like, just let him work through it. They'll be fine.
Okay, number 2. Here's a way to keep your dog or cat busy. It's called the Wicked Ball. Before you go head out the door, just turn it on and pick from 3 different activity modes. Set it down, and the ball will roll around your house on its own. Oh, that's kind of cool.
Yeah.
You got a battery that'll last for 8 hours, or until the ball gets stuck under the couch, or your dog knocks over a lamp while chasing it. Okay, Pat.
All right.
Nothing?
Yeah, my dog would destroy that in 4 minutes.
Exactly.
Number 1, it's Leap Day, which reminds us of this clip from 30 Rock a few years back.
You're not wearing yellow and blue on Leap Day.
So what? Leap Day's not a thing?
Leap Day William, first day from the sea. Will he bring his bucket of sweets for Mom and Pop and
What
me?
the crap is going on in here?
Why, Leap Day William is visiting.
Leap Day William?
Miss Lemon, did you not grow up with Leap Day William? He lives in the Mariana Trench. He emerges every 4 years to trade children's tears for candy.
What? No! But Whitehaven was founded by the Amish, and we really only celebrated their holidays. After high school, I went on Rumspringa. It was crazy! I totally snuck into the Witches of Eastwick.
But where were you when we did this 4 years ago?
Certainly not on a Michael's Crafts crafting cruise.
Oh, Miss Lemon, you are missing out. Every 4 years, you get a magical extra day.
A day to do the things you ordinarily wouldn't do, to take chances. For instance, I am wearing a braided necklace with a shark's tooth on it.
I listened to rap music for the first time. Not a fan.
And
William, Leap Day William, first day from the sea.
If you missed the song Leap Year William, comes out every 4 years to dry the tears of children and give them candy.
There we go.
Nice.
That's a 9 at 9.